Now that we have our model ready to go, we can now transfer that into the template that we created earlier. So I'm going to go up to Open, and I need to track down that drawing template that I created. Now again, yours should be within your student drive where it has your student number in there. Since I don't have access to that, I saved it into Documents, and I'm going to open up CAD 1 drawing template. Don't save over. So again, it's reminding us not to save over that, but we can definitely save it as a different file. So that's the first thing I'm going to do so I don't mess it up. Now notice the file name down here is CAD 1 drawing template. Don't save over, right? Literally just the file name that we have, and we have the date that we last messed with it. My name is already there, so I don't have to mess with that. Everything else should be good to go. So right now, before I do anything, I'm going to go up to File again. I'm going to go to Save As, and we're going to name it essentially what we want. So let's call this one Dimensioning Practice Part 1. And then again, make sure that's in your student drive. And I'm going to click on Save. And then mine's going to replace. Yours probably won't do that. And then we're good. Give it a second to kind of update. All right, now notice the file name changed, and that should automatically happen when you save it. But that's also a good sign that I'm not saving over my original template. All right, so now we have to put our model in, and I have that practice part open in kind of the other tab down here. So that's going to be the first thing that is going to pop up. So I'm going to go up here where it says Place Views. I'm going to click on Base, and it's going to automatically select one of those sides as my base view. And this one's perfectly fine. I'm going to shove it kind of over in the left, not totally in the corner because I want a little bit of space to work, but that's a pretty good spot right there. If I want to change the size of it, I can change scale. So I can make it smaller. I can go 2:1 if I want to double it. I think we're probably okay with just that 1:1 scale. And I want to get 3 views out of this. These are the orthographic views that we've already messed with. So I'm going to click on that arrow, and it's going to automatically put a top view for me. I'm going to click on the right arrow, and it's going to click side view for me. And then last but not least, I'm going to click on the corner arrow, and that's going to give me an isometric view of our object. And I'm going to say, cool beans, that's okay. Now let's double click on the isometric view. I'm going to change that style to shaded because we won't actually dimension it. We just kind of want it to look pretty, and we could make it bigger or smaller if we want to. So now we have all of the different views already on our document. So we're going to be ready to dimension that later on. So now that I have that stuff on there, I'm just going to click on Save so that automatically updates, and then I'm good to go with my drawing.